Hello everybody, welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. Today we're going to be playing another new release, Nibblin, by Newt, or John Moore, depending on where you're getting his name from. Just came out not even a week ago. I've yet to play it at all. It's got snakes, I know that much. According to its text file, it was actually started sometime between 1999 and like 2003, and then 15 years later he got the urge to finish it, so hooray for Newt. This may be one of the longest development cycles for a ZZT game of all time, because it's been a little while. Unfortunately, Newt was not able to make it to the stream tonight. I was really hoping we could have him here, but I'm sure we're in for a good time with this cool looking cursive title screen, made of a snake of course, and starring Norvell the Nibbler. I should also drop a quick link, because it is 2018, and when you make a ZZT game in 2018, you probably have a page on itch. So if you want to get the game yourself, aside from the museum, it's also got a little page there. You can even pay money for a ZZT game if that's something you fancy. So let's just see what we've got here. Let's start Nibblin. So you get this little menu here that's just based on the player's position. Let's take a peek at our credits. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure exactly when I started Nibblin. I may have started while still working on the ZMX sometime between 1999 and 2002, but I think I started after Will and I made Adversaturtle in 2003. I didn't work on it for 15 years until I decided to pick it up again last month. Newt's been pretty prolific with these Museum of ZZT features. We've seen Zem and Zem 2 in were the first closer look ever, actually. Then we've played Jack-o'-lantern. Now we've got this. We've seen Adversaturtle on another stream, so it's a name you can trust. The game is more or less a simple attempt to create a different sort of engine game in ZZT. This one, a game like Snake. There have been some other attempts to do just this, including Trifed's 2002 Snake and Kadar's later 2002 and a really quite awesome Slime line. I have no idea what was or was not done, but Newt is active on Twitter, and actually, is he on the Discord? I'm pretty sure he's on the Discord with us too. So he's not hard to get a hold of. We can definitely find that out. What I hope Nibblin offers is a twist on the Snake formula with new kinds of obstacles and level designs. Hope you enjoy this weird little game 15 years in the making. Thanks to Newt. And Newt has been making games for a very long time, ZZT and not ZZT. They're all available here on whatnot.bomb.com.net for nearly 100 games, all of which are free to download, including what I consider some pretty interesting puzzle platformers, action games, and more. You get Explobers, Temple of the Wumpus, Caverns of Kron, Liz and Laz, Koi Puncher, 2018. Ghost Witch. All of these sound great, by the way. Hey! Alright, good game. Thanks to me. Thanks to Rachel. Thanks to Alexis. Thanks to Tim. And thanks to you. Alright, I'm on the top of that list, so this game is going to get a 5 out of 5 when I review it at the end. How to play. This game you assume the role of Norvell, a young nibbler ready to prove how good they are at nibbling. Norvell completes courses by eating all the yellow niblets on screen. Each niblet causes Norvell to grow. Don't run into your own tail, or anything else for that matter. If you do, that's an instant game over. Norvell will have failed to prove their nibbling. Try again. Use the arrows in the console on the right to move Norvell. Later stages will introduce red niblets. Norval must eat all the yellow niblets to make the red niblets turn yellow and become edible. That's a pretty good concept on Snake already. Save often, or use the level select on the menu screen. If you're playing in DOSBox, a high cycle CPU speed is highly recommended. If it moves too fast, try keeping the CPU speed high and bringing down ZZT's game speed. Well, right now I've got my DOSBox set to just use as many CPU cycles as it wants, so we'll see how that goes. This game has 5 sections, each with 4 courses. That's 20 stages in total. Alright, let's get to Nibblin. Nibblers eat niblets. Niblets make nibblers grow longer. When a nibbler eats a niblet, well, that's Nibblin. Comes a time in every young nibbler's life that they want to be the best Nibblin nibbler they can. That's where our story begins. Young Norval the Nibbler now embarks on a set of Nibblin trials to prove their Nibblin skills to fellow nibblers and to theirself. This game has a cute art style already. I like these outlines on the characters. And the little picture-in-picture here. So you can get sort of a ZZT view and an artboard view of the same thing. Okay, there's Norval. He's ready to prove his Nibblin. This text is running a little bit fast. You gotta make sure you're ready for the trickier challenges later on. Alright, there's Nerz-ROM. Let's see what we got. Now the first thing is this going to be one of those games where, okay, well it's got 4 arrows, so I'm guessing it's one of those games where pressing left is going to always make you go left and not rotate left. So let's see, I hope that I don't crash. And we can see ZZT attempting to simulate the growing snake trail by having a little fade going from normals, prinkables, and water into nothingness. So I think that makes our size kind of dynamic. And I think we also move too fast to like thread the needle here. You can see there's a little gap between the snake here and where the tail actually starts. Alright, I'm gonna eat this last dot. Oh, or am I? Okay, so you instantly finish the level. Kind of want to try and like just take some tight turns just to see if I can. It's definitely responsive, but it is still a ZZT game. Let's go inside this little alcove. Got it in 1. Darn. Well, that's what happens when you crash into yourself, I guess. It looks like there's another nibbler outside there. Oh man, you can definitely tell this is the 2018 folder by these save names. Alright, let's try this one again. Much better. Ooh, This one's got a name here with the cave. So this is playing like, I mean, a typical sort of ZZT engine game. It's a fun idea. It's so far, so good. I do want to see where this goes, because, I mean, 20 levels and it mentions red dots. This is something that could probably get very difficult towards the end. It wouldn't surprise me. Get more awesome snake art of the nibblers. Oh, it's Nani. Cleared that cave nicely. Well done. I'm the designer of the next 4 courses. Oh wow, nice to meet you. My pleasure. Glad to meet you too. Things are about to get a wee bit trickier. Look out for red niblets. You can't eat those. At least not until the gold ones are gone. Well, afraid I have a meeting. Good yuck, like young nibbler. Oh, there's gonna be plenty more of this art, I'm sure. Okay, those are blink walls. And we also get our red niblets. So this is definitely where things are gonna pick up. We'll see how fast those blink walls go. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm imagining if I hit a red one I will just instantly die. Let's find out. Yes, confirmed, you will instantly die. Okay, let's try and thread the needle here. Oh, poor Ravenworks is not used to these non-square tiles, so I'm just steering around here like it's nothing. Oh, that was close. Uh-oh. May have taken that one a little too soon. Nope. Nope. Okay, difficulty definitely increased. Ah! There's the tiny bit of latency before I ate the niblet. And that just did me in. Yeah, this is only level 6. I did see I took a look at the file viewer, and I did see that these levels are not created in the order that they actually get played in, which doesn't surprise me, because it's usually the sort of thing where you end up making a level way more difficult than it needs to be. I'm gonna start down here, if I can. There we go. Okay. Take a nice wide pass. Ugh! Hello, welcome. This is intense. Let's, I should also be able to save mid-level if I want. It's using a layout that's safe for that, so let me try doing that. I just really love hitting that wall. Alright. I'll give in. This is probably going to make me play worse. I think it's just going to make the controls feel less responsive actually doing this. Or maybe not. Maybe it's... Nope. Yeah, like I thought I ate that dot. No, I think I honestly liked it better at the full speed. There we go. That was what, like 5 tries? Oh man, this is getting scary already. Okay, yeah, you can see how that went. I sort of had like a right angle snake going there, where because I ended up moving too quick for the engine to keep up. Yeah, these colors are nice. These are good looking boards to look at. It would have been really easy to just make them very samey. Did it again. Let's try a different approach. Okay, I'm gonna just make a mid-level save here and go against the spirit of the game, I think. Oh, I'm probably... Nice, good save. Alright. This is a lot of fun. It's still definitely a ZZT game, though. Oh, this looks pretty, and has a lot more blink walls. Yeah, you can do some weird sort of wiggling when you're nibbling. Because the game has to... It can't just kill you as soon as it crashes, because it has to find out if it actually crashed or if it hit a dot. So there's that little tick of latency. Ah! This is definitely a game to speedrun. And I also definitely had a moment there where I was traveling to the left and hit to the right, which I was worried would instantly kill me, but the game is smart enough to not let you do that, at least. Which is nice. Was I on 1 or 2? I guess I was on 2. Let me go back to 1. Yeah, So first of all the tiles are rectangular to begin with. They're 8 pixels wide by 14 tall. So that alone is going to make it faster looking to move up and down, but then the boards themselves are 60 tiles wide by 25 tall, so even more. I wonder what the actual proportions are of these stages, because they're not taking up the full screen since there's the controls. They're probably like 40 by 25. Will be something to count later. Or if you're bored, feel free to count the tiles now. Oh, right. Can't eat the red ones. Also, yeah, soon enough I'm gonna be switching the stream layout to a new one that's gonna be much larger. Okay, yeah, so 23 wide makes it at least as square as you're gonna get. That's cruel. So you do have to steer, because you will just instantly die if you just run in a straight line. I just did that again, oh my god. Okay. Ugh. It's like, once you start to panic, you're just gonna keep panicking. And it doesn't end well. I think one thing that would have helped... Okay, yeah, I'm not the only person who sees that as like a Pepsi logo. But I think one thing that would have helped with this, with the blink walls, might have been having like an object behind them that just did a little countdown so you could sort of actually tell how long until they switched. Because a lot of these I think I'm going to make, and I am very much not making them. I thought I ate that. Alright, I gotta be a bit more liberal with my mid-stage saves. Come on. You can't actually do one, but you could just have an object and just sync it up, because they do operate on a fixed cycle. Alright, wish me luck. Ugh. Alright. So I mean, this is getting more difficult, and I'm very much worried that the last levels are going to be, like, extremely frustrating. But the difficulty curve so far doesn't still seem too bad. I guess I am about... did it say there were 20 levels? Yeah, so 40% done. And now we get more cool looking nibblers. Nay, the dancing nibbler. You and I are going to be dance partners for the next 4 courses. That's right, you'll take the lead, and I'll dance with you all across the course. When you move, I'll move the opposite direction. It's dancing. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, break a tail out there. Oh, well, throw everything I just said about this game's difficulty out the window, because this sounds really terrifying. So now I have to steer two snakes. That was terrifying. I just completely ignored the other snake and just hoped it wouldn't hit anything that would make a difference. And I lucked out. Visually, though, I'm sure that looked really neat for anybody who could actually pay attention to the whole screen at once and was not having like the Achewood Omega Tetris piece thing going on in their head the entire time. I remember playing like Rattler Race as a kid, and that had computer snakes, which would do their own thing, but I've never seen dancing. I think there was... I actually do remember seeing some weird-looking snake kind of game. I'm gonna have to look into it, where it just was deliberately this like visual flourish-looking thing. So you would have all these like effects of extra snakes and stuff. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can find out what that was, because I don't even remember where I saw it. Well, I died, but the other snake... Okay, so you can't crash the other snake? Because the other one has not stopped. So now I'm just kind of curious about all this. Does it desync? How does this work? Okay, yeah, it's safe to have the blue one crash, so I don't need to actually pay attention to it. It's entirely, like, cool visuals, and this... Okay, yeah, here now it's getting very desynced. So now we're not really dancing. It's just more of this, like, terrifying other obstacle that you have some weird limited control over. I will still definitely crash into this snake and kill myself. Oh no! Just like that. That was bad. Okay, so it's supposed to desync, because otherwise it would end up hitting pellets and just either eating them for you or crashing or something. And it just turns into this other obstacle if you let it desync. Yeah, getting the top and bottom ones seems like a good idea. Okay, well, I gotta somehow get that bottom one. There we go. It zags back and forth because it's not allowed to crash, so it's just doing its natural code and seeing that it hits a wall and trying a different direction. Did we just thread the needle there? I think we... like, I just went through the other snake. Okay, this has gone from fun little snake clone to something really neat. Darn it. Alright. So it gets a lot less scary once you realize you can only focus on yourself just fine. Oh, I spoke too soon. What is this? This is just a house. It's got doors. Your final dance with me, Norval. You've proven yourself a good dance partner. This is my home. We are going to dance all over it. This is some incredibly ZZT writing. Okay, I just did a weird thing there. Oh boy, wow. The last possible second. I do think a soundtrack would help this out a lot. Wonder how big these boards are. It probably has room to spare. But that's also asking quite a lot. To be like, hey, why didn't you compose a bunch of music for this ZZT game? Because that's something very easy to do. What? Did I save when I was dead? Why did I do that? I should not have done that. Oh yeah, we should definitely make Will do it. That I'm 100% on board with. I keep missing every stupid Nibblin. Ugh. Okay. Ugh, that was his fault. He killed me. Oh man. This guy. There we go. I made that more complicated than I needed to. Knox knocks. Who's there? I'm Knox Knox, and I'm the Niblet Storehouse Manager. I'll sit around and eat niblets all day. This is very relatable. Oh no. So I'm curious how this is gonna work. Because he's gonna be spawning objects, which you can't do. How is he doing this? How are objects with characters appearing? I have to look this up now. But if he was... But it's always like... There's a timer with the torches. God. Oh man, I just got annihilated. I didn't even get a game over. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Those aren't objects. They're just line walls that don't have anything connecting to them. I feel very silly. Also, I love this little pattern. Oh, I thought it got trapped. I think this will redraw the whole board, and then those line walls on the right will connect properly. Yeah. Well, mystery solved. I guess they wouldn't have to be objects. They just get eaten. Alright, let's try this one again. Whoa, why am I moving so slowly now? I definitely bugged something out and found some cheat code, slow motion. Okay, that hat trick there. Oh man, it's very difficult to actually eat these things when you move so slowly. Yeah, something... I think I tried moving too quickly. Is this actually going to be unwinnable like this? It probably is at this rate, actually. Well, okay, I'm gonna see if I can reproduce that. I'm gonna just start holding left. No. Whatever. There we go. This is a really nice pattern. Yeah, that's another thing I want to look into. How exactly this part's coded for the snake size, and if that caps out. Ugh, I thought I might have made it. Man, that guy is vicious. Oh, the torch counter is still going. Oh, you could definitely like min-max it there, since it doesn't seem to do anything with what was left over. Oh, that is shaped like a snake. Oh, hey. I guess that's that. Doing pretty good, kid. Before we start the next one, let me show you something pretty neat. It's a Dragon Ball. Working in the Nibblin storehouse, I came across these weird niblets. They're bigger than most, and even wilder is that they move around by themselves. Okay. So now we're going to have moving pellets, which is another thing I'm really surprised I've never seen in a snake game. That was scary. That was just me being stupid. I don't know why I did that. And that was just a programming error. Okay. You done good, kid. You're like the second or third nibbler to get those moving niblets. I'm gonna make it a regular thing, oh boy. 4 courses left. Yes, this is where I thought this was gonna be going. Just a whole lot of nibblers. Oh, this one actually looks kind of neat, with how the dancing partner, as it were. Nay. This is tricky labyrinth to put your nibbling skills to the test. Well, that didn't last long. Oh no, Now he ate me. Ugh. Wow. Okay. We're almost getting somewhere. I don't know why I tried to go through there. I knew that was going to be way too difficult to actually do. Okay. Oh, that was a nice final challenge. So, okay, so I guess the next two levels are going to be moving dots. Alright. Just gotta get through Knox Knox. Nice. That went really well. Yeah, I noticed that too. They're all non-gendered, which is good. Oh. Oof. This is, I think, the final level, unless there's like special bonus levels or something, because... well, it definitely looks like a final level. Alright, that's how you can tell I've gotten better at this game, that took that frickin' long. I got the cycle 3 bug again. Now I can make these corners with ease. It's great, there's only a 1 in 3 chance the blink walls will kill me because I'm moving every third tick. Yeah, it's also a much shorter tail because I'm not moving as much. I didn't notice that. Alright, I mean, on the one hand, it looks like I'm actually going to beat the level like this, but on the other hand, this feels very much like I'm cheating. There we go. I just accidentally screwed it up at the last possible second. Now I won't feel bad. I think it's... yeah. It seems like if I mash like 2 buttons very quickly, I can kind of force it to happen now. Or is this just supposed to happen? Uh-oh. Nope, there we go. Oh god, now it feels like 10 times faster. This is out of control. Oh boy. I should not have let myself get used to that slow speed. It seems like you get the slow speed if you just press any direction that isn't right at the start of this level. You don't really have to try to get it, just happens. Ugh. There's so little room, you just kind of have to hope that the blink walls work in your favor. Well, that time I got it pressing right. I keep loading the wrong save. That was terrifying, but it worked. I knew I should have steered. Alright. I was hoping I was going to end up clearing it without having to actually use the mid-level save. Oh man, you gotta do some maneuvering in that last chamber. it is very bad to miss these. There we go. So I think that's going to be it for Nibbler. Oh look, I got a medal. Good job, Norval. Proved your Nibblin. Keep on Nibblin. Practice your dancing. And help others prove their Nibblin. Oh, that's some more cute text. Uh-oh. There was definitely dialogue there, but the game over just immediately zoomed through ZZT's speed. Let's find out what that was supposed to say. Oh man, I'm doing this. Okay, good guess. Wait. Is this just leftover? What is... That's like the old dialogue. Oh, that was the wrong board. That's why. Or no, it wasn't, because this. Yeah, so I think there's just some accidental... Let's see here. Okay, there it goes. There we go, ending 2. Yeah. So there's multiple objects that end the game. Where's that last one? Oh, okay. Alright, so there's not actually supposed to be any dialogue there, it looks like. But yeah, you can see that these levels are kind of all over the place. 1, 5, 3, 4... 2018 engine. It was the same text from like the start of that gauntlet. We saw it on like the last cutscene. Oh, that's a good debug object, the jerkwad. Okay, yeah, so this is how the snake grows. It just adds another tick before it clears a segment. So what's the cap out at? Cycle 12. Oh, I don't think this got used anywhere, the little company logo. Oh man. Yeah, you can tell this was a game in the making if it's got a toolkit from 1998 in it still. And some cavern dwellers. Well, I think it's just that the game was made originally in the 90s and just didn't get finished until now. Oh, and here's an ad for Explobers. It's free. That's all. Well, that was a lot of fun. The dancing stages really stood out. I should be putting all this stuff in my review. If I would be in the right tab. I'm already stumped at what to title my review. Let's see here. It's a very cute game, if I can type. Decade in the making. Actually, God, almost 2 decades. Well, we don't know when it was started. More than a decade in the making. It's a ZZT Snake engine. Collect the dots, grow larger, clear stages. Simple stuff. But new adds a lot of new twists, including AI snakes that put down more dots, more niblets, or dance. Game's challenging and definitely benefits from mid-level saves. So that was a lot of fun though. Yes, it definitely proved its Nibblin. Benefits from being able to save in the middle. Sometimes the engine gets a little buggy. Yeah, I'm not a true expert. I didn't want to be here all night. So there's that bug, which wasn't so good. Blink walls, some walls can be tough to time. Blink walls can be tough to time. There's some leftover old cutscene dialogue. Game over screen. Fast. But the game itself is a blast. Engine works well, usually. And it gets tense. In conclusion, this game proved its Nibblin. Oh, also I'm thanked first. Alright. So I think that about sums it up. That was Nibblin by Newt. I hope you enjoyed it. It's probably more fun to play than watch, other than some of those really sick saves that I had. I don't think it's uploaded to archive.org. That's something that me or him should really do. But this is definitely one worth playing, I'd say. It didn't take all that long. It was maybe an hour. And so I think that's about it for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and we'll probably be back again in a week. I'll see y'all later. Bye.